What's up, guys? My name is Angelo, and there is none good but one, and that is God. I spent a few days traveling around the Sea of Galilee, and today I want to share with you my Sea of Galilee top 5. This area is the home of many sites that serve as important places for Christian pilgrims. As a believer in Jesus myself, I can say I had a wonderful experience exploring this area. Let's start off at the Sea of Galilee. This is the largest freshwater lake in Israel, and it has a surface area of 64 square miles, and it is fed by the Jordan River and other springs. The religious significance of this area is great because it is known as the area where Jesus performed many miracles. Most noted is the miracle where he walks on the water to meet his disciples while they were in a boat. As I stood on the shore, staring off into the waters, I could imagine myself, the Son of God, walking on the surface. There's no doubt in my mind that all pilgrims that come here have those same thoughts. Now, let's go to Capernaum. This site is most famously known as one of the cities Jesus cursed because despite him doing many miracles there, the people still rejected him. And Jesus uttered the famous words, "Woe to you, Capernaum." This is also the home of his first chosen disciples, Peter, James, Andrew, and John. There is even a church that is built upon what is considered to be the remains of Peter's house. Inside the church, there is a glass floor in the center where you can gaze upon Peter's house below. You can also look at the house from outside of the church. Beyond this, you'll find the ruins of ancient Capernaum. One of the most impressive areas is the ancient synagogue, which still has a few pillars standing. It's a crazy feeling standing there, knowing that the Christ had taught in this place. Capernaum was destroyed by an earthquake in the 4th century AD, and you'll no doubt be intrigued as you witness the ruins of what was once a great city. After that, we are going to the ancient city of Chazin. This is also another city that Jesus cursed for their unbelief. Now I enjoyed these ruins much more than at Capernaum, and the biggest reason is because I had it to myself. Chazin is just overlooked by most tourists, and I don't know why, because these ruins are very well intact, which can leave room for your mind to wander as you go through them. There's also a synagogue here that is well intact. There are some homes here that are equally impressive. My favorite home is this one that has these arches in it. I stood in there for a while thinking about what people might have been doing in there. There's also a section that appears to be a market of some sorts. I passed through a small door and wandered around inside. As I made it to the back, it seems that this might have been the place to set up goods for sale. This was my favorite place in the Galilee region, and I highly recommend a visit to Chazin. Next, let's head to the Church of the Beatitudes. This church is located on the Mount of Beatitudes, where the Christ was known to give one of his famous sermons recorded in the book of Matthew. The surrounding area is beautiful, and you can see the Sea of Galilee from the mount. The church is octagonal in shape, with a central dome and 8 radiating chapels. The exterior of the church is made of white limestone, and the interior is decorated with mosaics. The mosaics depict scenes from the life of Jesus. Lastly, we are going to jump in our rental car and go drive. This is the best way to experience the Sea of Galilee and all of Israel. I feel like many places are impossible to visit unless you're in a tour group, but I strongly recommend against tour groups as they are very large and become very discouraging as you reflect on many of the holy sites. Plus, you can pull over your car anytime and soak in all the beauty of Israel's various landscapes. Please take my word for it, you do not need tour groups, and traveling in Israel is much more enjoyable if you rent a car. Well, that's going to do it for my Sea of Galilee top 5. I plan on releasing more Israel travel videos as I was in Israel for a long time. Tell me in the comments what you would like to see in regards to traveling in Israel, and we'll see you in the next video.